Alright, so I'm gonna just get right into it. I was at work last night and I was listening to my music, my gospel music, my gospel R&B, rap, whatever it is, and I started thinking about my season, like, my Job season is what I call it. Then I heard a song come on called Job Season by Dayton from God Over Money. And I was just like, dang, I'd have been through my Job season for real. Like, losing a son back in 2015, the next month, my cousin was murdered, who I mentored, and he gave his life to Christ. And then the following month, my wife confessed her infidelity to me after, me being an infidel first. And then it was like things just went downhill. I went to jail, lost my job, lost my wife and kids. And it was just like, things were just sprinkling down. I had blamed God for a minute for the death of my son. I was very angry at him. And while I was blaming God and upset at him, my significant other blamed me at the time for our son's death. And so that really hit home for me.
You doing okay?
Yes, ma'am. Then right after that, going forward, I ended up having to do these anger management classes because I was very angry. I was very bitter and just wasn't trying to really hear nobody. I had kept telling the family, like, I'm going to go back and finish my ministry classes. But it seemed like every time I started, something happened. It's like ever since I had got married, like, my life just changed, from being this man that, always was very loving and I always wanted to do right by women, to where I got in a relationship with my wife, and I had one foot in the door and one foot out, and I was in a whole different season once I got married. But I distinctly remember my grandpa saying at the wedding, he was like, "Dwight, you rich." And I'm like, "What you talking about, grandpa? Like, rich? He's like, I'm married and broke." And he was like, "Nah, you rich." My grandpa saw something in me a long time ago before I could even believe in myself. So, to make a long story short, not cheating and going to work and doing right by my wife at the time, then eventually after being accused of it and going through fights all the time, doing whatever we was doing, I ended up, venting to other people and falling victim to adultery. And, it happened quite a few times, to be honest with y'all. And then finally when I got tired of it, because she always asked me and I kept on lying, and I finally just told her everything in 2013. 2013 was when we found out we was pregnant again. We lost another baby in 2013, at 3.5 months. The heartbeat was no longer there. So we had to deal with that. Then we got pregnant again in 2014, and then she came down with a minor stroke, which comes to find out that she had multiple sclerosis. Found out she had multiple sclerosis, so she had to learn to do a lot of things all over again, and I had to keep on working and grinding, so I had people coming over watching her, family, friends, watching the kids, until I got off work And then I would come and relieve them, take care of the kids, get back up, had to go back to work, go visit with her for about an hour before I go to work. And when I get off work, I would go and, chill with her and work with her on her motor skills. Help her walk all over again, help her with doing her hair, had to help her shower, all of this stuff. But I was still angry. I'm like, man, why has all this stuff happened? I felt like I was cursed, to be honest with y'all. And then, boom, we had the kids, and then my ex come up again, and, she flipped out on that situation. I'm like, dang, man, I can't even be friends with nobody. But then that's when we went to counseling to, what's it called? Heart and Soul. That's what it was, Heart and Soul, because we learned speaker listener at that point in time. And then 2 days later, after we left Heart and Soul, which was 2 days after our wedding anniversary, our son Josiah passed away. And that's when things just spiraled from there. Fast forward into 2015, when Josiah, then Josh, then infidelity, then going to jail, then probation, and anger management classes. And the following year, a brother of mine, he's a brother on another side of the family, but he's still a brother to me, he was murdered on Martin Luther King, and he was murdered on my anniversary day. His name is Keontae Howell. Y'all know him as King Howell. Then the following year, my grandpa had to watch him basically take his last breath. Had to watch him deteriorate. And that was like my mentor. That was my father figure growing up, He was everything to me. So after that, it's like I didn't get a chance to breathe none of that stuff. It was just like boom, 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 boom. Then having to deal with this, trying to go through marriage, trying to, stick it out, trying to stay with my wife and work through our problems. And I just said, you know what? If this happens again, I'm not going to chase after you anymore. I'm going to just chase after God. So that's what I did. I learned how to deal with my problems, y'all. I learned how to deal with death. I learned how to deal with all of that stuff. I learned to just let go and let God. And I went back to school, into the ministry, into leadership, which is ILI, and I graduated. Even though I did want to quit, I really did. I wanted to quit, but I didn't, because I really felt like this stuff was coming back all over again. My grandpa having me read the Bible all the time, my mom having me read the Bible, and I wanted to quit. I wanted to run away from it again because I used to see a lot of stuff that I couldn't explain to nobody else. And I'm just telling y'all, if you're in a season, I'm not going to keep on telling this story, but if you're in a season where you feel like, you're going through some things and you can't deal with it, and you ain't got nobody to talk to, or you don't have nobody that's there for you, you always got somebody to talk to. You always got a friend in Jesus. You know how that song goes. You always can talk to God, the Holy Spirit. Those are, one that'll never leave you nor forsake you. Hey, what's up, Frank? And it was just like, if you got people out there, if your family is not, listening to you, or your friends, or whatever it is, there's other people out there that are actually listening to you and help you through your problems. There's other things you can do instead of being angry and upset. There's a lot of things that you can do to help your mind, like you can go walking, you can go running, jogging, whatever it is, exercise, or punch a speed bag. I talked about it before. Go, demolition job. You don't have to break your own stuff or do these things. There's plenty of things that you can do when it comes to dealing with depression and anxiety and all of those things. Put the marijuana down, put the alcohol down. It's not good for you. I know that for myself. I'm just telling y'all, like, I deal with stuff, and I end up walking to a police officer's house on July the 4th/5th and telling them to kill me. You know, if you want to know more about that story, I'll definitely go in on it to let y'all know. You know, but I'm not going to dwell on it. Some people know that story, some people don't. But if you ever want to know the story on how that happened, I would definitely be happy to share that story with you. That breaking point for me, you know, was that I heard God's voice ask me to lay down my life for Him. He's like, the voice said, I gave you everything. I gave you a wife. I gave you kids. I gave you a house. I gave you your car. I gave you your father back. Everything that you told me that you would never pray to me again for when you stayed in Twin Lake Apartments in 1996. He's like, I gave you everything. When you went off on me and you said you'll never pray to me again, I gave you everything. Would you lay down your life for me? And I said, my voice sounds so familiar. I said, yes, I will. So I went on a journey, you know, and I ended up at a police officer's house and walking in the middle of his yard and telling him to kill me. I had 7 officers out there, had guns drawn on me, told me, you know, stop resisting. I was like, I'm not resisting because whatever y'all gonna do here today. They took me to the crisis center. They took me to Deaconess Hospital. I sat there for 4 to 5 hours. Then they took me to the crisis center where they diagnosed me as a paranoid schizophrenic and with depression and anxiety and PTSD. They gave me some pills that, like, I'm not taking that bull crap, man. I'm good on that. My grandpa told me about them pills. And then I also did research on them. But I'm just telling y'all, man, like, you know, if you need somebody to talk to and you've been through some things that you can't talk about, I'm very sociable, I'm relatable, I've been through a lot of things that, you know, all you gotta do is talk to me, you know, or you talk to God, talk to anybody, you know, talk to somebody about whatever you're going through. Don't just hold that stuff in because eventually you're gonna get angry and you're gonna explode and you ain't gonna be able to explain to nobody why you so angry and upset. And you can't blame nobody, you know. The only person you can blame is yourself because you didn't speak up. So, you know, I said, let's start talking and helping each other through whatever it is that we're going through. If you got somebody there that's willing to listen to you and help you through whatever it is, take heed to that. Do not run away from that because it will mess you up in the long run. The weed and the marijuana, and the alcohol, it's just a placebo, y'all. It's just all it's gonna do is mask away something for a moment of time. But once you come down off that high or that drunkenness, the problem's still gonna be staring you in your face. So put that stuff away. There's a reason that they got marijuana out there like that right now, medical marijuana. You know, I mean, to each his own. To each his own. I would say, you know, invest in something else like CBD. They have some great things for CBD, especially when it comes to oil. Y'all know, if you read the Bible, it talks about the healing is in the oil. And it's not just in the Bible, it's also in other books that I've read, that I've indulged in, that I've got a hold of. And it's a lot of things that's saying about oil. Oil is a healing to a lot of things. If you ever notice, like your body, if you giving a woman a massage or you receive a massage and somebody's using oil or lotion, you ever notice how your body just relaxes? You know, the healing is in the oil. Like, use that to your advantage. CBD is a good thing to do. You know, it's not a hallucinogen. It doesn't send you like on these rants. It doesn't get you high as a kite. You know, you just maintain it, you know. So I would suggest that you do that instead of marijuana. Like, you don't need to smoke. You don't need to drink. Put that stuff down. Stop running from your problems and face them. Take them head on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody holding you back but you. You know, people always say it's the enemy. Nah, it ain't the enemy. It's you holding yourself back. All the stuff that you're going through, we all have a path in life that we go through. And everybody's path is going to be different. Nobody's is going to be the same. But we all are relatable to one another. We all have been through some things, and all we got to do is talk about it to somebody. You know, seek out counsel. Stop saying you don't need counsel. We all need counseling because we were taught some stuff that we shouldn't have never indulged in. You know know what I'm saying? Somebody lied to us a long time ago telling us we ain't need counseling. Seek out counsel, family counsel, whatever it is. Counsel with your kids. You can counsel your own kids. Like, ask them questions, trying to find out what's going on. Always ask questions. Open-ended questions too. Yes and no questions. But I ain't gonna be before y'all too long, man. I just wanted to give y'all that because the memory that popped up, I was like, man, that's nothing but God. So I'm finna share that with everybody. So y'all got a piece of me again. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.